Hey, what's up, everybody? Jay Hollingshead here, your personal high performance mindset coach and public speaker, welcoming you back to another episode of my 7 pillars of mental performance in 365 days. Thank you so much for attending once again. Today is Monday, day 2 of the week. We will be discussing pillar number 2. Pillar number 2 has been, and will be confidence and motivation. Confidence and motivation. So before we do that, I got to give my shouts out. I want to give a special shout out to everybody, and I'm so serious about this. Everybody who's been looking at it on repeat every day or every other day. Somebody's hitting me up saying, "Hey, I caught your show. Jay, I saw this. I appreciate that. I like that. I like what you said." I don't even know that they're watching until I hear about it from them, or it can be secondhand from somebody else. So thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Shouts out to everybody that's tuning in at 9 o'clock on the dot. Roll call has been established. My wife, Lisa Hollingshead, my Uncle Russell Cecily, my guy, Joel Kibble, Take 6 in the house. All right. And my brother, AJ Arthur Hollingshead. Everybody, what's up? I appreciate you all for tuning in. And so let's get straight into confidence and motivation. Now, briefly, I'm going to discuss your confidence and your motivation. So when you start on your goals, you proceed on your journey of self-development, you want to, your personal development, you want to get that up and going. I want you to start on the right foot and proceed on the right foot. So I'm going to hit you with some terminology, bring it in with some examples, and leave you with a good note to carry on. All right. So first of all, your confidence and your motivation, basically your process or your journey to reach your goals or your personal development journey. And I want you to have an understanding. So with that being said, let's get some clarity on terminology. The first word, desire. Desire. We all have had a desire for something. But what is desire? Desire is a strong feeling of wanting to have something or wishing for something. Now, peep those two terms within the terminology. Wanting or wishing, okay? Desire, wanting or wishing. Now, let's jump straight to the word we're talking about, motivation. What is motivation? Motivation is your reason for your actions. The reason for your actions, it's your why. Why you're doing what you're doing. Why do you want to be a better person? Why are you trying to develop yourself personally? Why are you as an athlete trying to reach this championship goal? Why are you as an entrepreneur trying to become a better salesperson or grow your business? Why are you doing that? Your reason, that's your motivation. Something else I want to hit you with that a lot of us don't realize that we have, and we think we have something else. Infatuation. A lot of us are infatuated with an idea of being better. What is infatuation? Infatuation is an intense, shortened passion, an intense, shortened passion or admiration for something or someone. Basically, old schoolboy crush or a schoolgirl crush. You may have a crush on an idea of being better. So infatuation is a short, intense passion. Okay, that's an idea. You're infatuated with the idea of being better. Last piece of terminology, we're going to talk about need. N-E-E-D, need. What is need? Need is the requirement. It's essential. It's very important. So that's when something is needed, it's necessary. Now, I just went down several terms, okay? Motivation, infatuation, need, and desire. Keep those in mind. We're talking about confidence and motivation. Now, there's this smart psychological dude, Abraham Maslow. He came up with his hierarchy of needs, right? But the base level of his hierarchy of needs is what we need for survival. That is actually our motivation. It's our why. So what is it? Food, water, breathing, and survival. That's the baseline of our needs according to Abraham Maslow's and his psychological and his hierarchy of needs. So survival. Let's think about that. Your goals, your desire, or your wanting to be better. You wanting to reach this goal or do this or achieve this. You wanting to raise the bar. Is that a desire? Are you infatuated with the idea of it? Or is it a need? Now, if it's a need, that means it coincides with survival. It has become so important to you that you need it to survive. Now, let me give you an example of a young lady we all know about, Miss Tina Turner. Think about it. Hers was survival. She didn't even try to be famous. She wasn't even trying to be famous no more. She just wanted to survive. So the thing is, her wanting to get out on her own and grow her career and just get away from Ike, that became a need. It became a means of survival for her. Okay. So it wasn't something she was infatuated with. It wasn't a desire, meaning that she wanted it or she was wishing it. It was something she was infatuated with not infatuated. It was something that became a need. It was so strong within her that she had to have that to survive. Okay. Now, we've all had the survival instinct ever since we were born. We came out of our mama's womb as an infant. Okay. We eventually got hungry. What did we do when we got hungry? Well, it started off like it is as a desire. Well, I want some food. I kind of wish for some food. I kind of like the idea of food right now. It sounds pretty good. Okay, stomach growling. I need to take some action now because I need food. You see the gradual progression. It goes up to a need, and when it becomes a need, we act on our needs. Tony Robbins said that when your must-have or when your wants becomes a need, that's when you take action. Same thing here. When a baby needs to eat, the baby will cry. We did that. We cried. We put up a fit. We acted a nut. And if we didn't get any food as a baby, we got louder and louder and even more rowdy with the arms and the legs flailing everywhere. So when we need something, we take action. We take superb action. We push harder than ever for our needs, which is our survival. Now, terminology, survival. Survival equals life or death, okay? And then that need, the definition of a need, I got to go over that again. It's a requirement. It's essential. It's very important. So when you're wanting to become a better person, your idea of becoming a better person grows further than desire. It goes beyond infatuation. It goes beyond you looking at your neighbors just because they're growing and getting better. Now you want to do it just because they're doing it. Nah, it's not a need. You want to do it. But when it becomes a need for you, you have no outside sources trying to, as your source of inspiration. You have no external motivation coming in for that. It's all inside of you and it's coming out. You're growing from the inside out. You are pushing to be better from a need, okay? It's essential for you. Then that's when it happens, okay? We got to push and make it a need. If it's not a need, you're not going to push and put in the work for it. You will not do that. So our needs become our natural human instinct. So like I said, as an infant, we did that. So your goals, when you desire, you don't desire. You don't want to desire. You don't want to do the motivation. I mean, you don't want to be infatuated. It has to be a need, okay? That's the thing we have to do. Other than that, it's not going to happen. When you have a crush on somebody, we see it all the time. Our kids, or even when we were kids, we had a crush on somebody. It didn't last long. We loved the idea. We went for it, tried it, didn't like it, or it lasted long enough, and then it quit. Same thing with your goals, your ideas, your dreams. You start out with it. You don't like the process, then you quit, okay? It wasn't a need. Evidently, it wasn't an infatuation. If you desire to have something, that's no different than window shopping. Okay, you're walking by Macy's and you see this coat hanging in the window. Oh, I desire to have that coat. It would be nice to have that coat. Okay, it would be nice to grow and be a better person. It would be nice to do all of that. But trying to do something and saying it would be nice won't get you anywhere. It has to become a need, okay? You have to need. It has to become a need. In order for it to become a need, you got to focus on it. You got to seriously want it. But if it doesn't hurt, if it doesn't push you from inside, just like a baby needing to be fed, or if you are hungry, you get hungry enough, your stomach's going to start growling. You're going to feel those hunger pains. It's going to push you to do something. So when you find yourself in a position to where you think you want something, it's not a need. When you think you want it, you think you desire it, you're not going to do anything with it until it becomes a need. So you have to make sure it's what you want. You don't want to waste your energy. You don't want to waste all this passion you have harnessed up to do something unless you are serious about it. So your confidence, your motivation, make sure it's something that is a need and not a want, a desire, or an infatuation. That's all that I have for today. Jay Hollingshead, high performance mindset coach and public speaker, episode 302 of 365. Wishing you to be well, stay blessed, and through love, be a blessing. God bless.